All right, so we're live on YouTube, and I'm just going to confirm that I'm live in the group. And okay, so everything seems to be working. Yes. So let's go. Fantastic, we're live. So give me a few minutes. I'm just going to share in the chat. So there are a few ladies who are in a chat group. I'm just going to send the link to them. And this is live in the group, in our Facebook group. And also live on YouTube as well. So for those of you on YouTube, if you're not a member of the group, the link is below in the comment of your video, and then you can join the group on Facebook and be a part of this community, okay? And then that way you don't miss the trainings, the interviews, the teachings, the resources that we provide. So I'm just going to do a quick share and quick announcements. Give me a few minutes and then we will kick off. I think that this is really important because a lot of you have asked questions on how I grew my group. What's the best strategies to maximize big Facebook groups, large Facebook groups? And there are more and more Facebook groups popping up, right? Out there. How do you maximize it for your business? And that's what we're going to be talking about today, how you maximize it. So let me just do this share, right? And let these ladies know that we are live. And I can see that some people are already watching. Hello, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay. And live. Here's the link. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. So I'm also going to see if I can pick up the comments. If you do leave comments, I'll try to pick it up. Sometimes it doesn't show on StreamYard. I use StreamYard for the videos, for the live stream. Sometimes I don't get the, hold on. Show comments on stage. Live comments from the viewers will appear on screen during the stream. Okay, so I'm going to be, randomly checking the comments to see who's made a comment. So first of all, welcome to this show, live stream. And tell me where you are tuning in from. And some of you may be watching this, as a replay later on. If you're watching it as a replay, do comment and say replay, that you're watching it as a replay. And those of you watching it live, tell me that you're watching it live and tell me where you are watching it from. We have a community from women all over the world. It would be nice to know, sometimes I get like, a country that I'm not aware that in the community, and then somebody says that country, I'm like, oh, we have somebody from that country. So let me know where you're watching it from, and then we will get cracking. So the topic today is how can you use Facebook groups, right? Large Facebook groups, and be able to maximize it without feeling spammy, which is the problem, and you don't want to get banned. So I'm going to share my own story first of all, what made me grow my group, and how I used big Facebook groups to achieve my own personal goals. So you might not have known this story before. I went off social media for 7 years. First of all, can you hear me? Can you let me know if you can hear me? I just realized that my sound may be off. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? I just saw that my sound may be off. Hold on 1 minute. We don't want to do a whole 45 minutes live stream and find out later that nobody heard you. Hold on, let me just. Canada. Okay, fantastic. You see, I have to use my mobile phone to see what people are saying because I can't see it on StreamYard. Hi, Sharon. Thank you. Can you hear me, Sharon? Debbie, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Yes, thank you very much for confirming. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hi, Karen. Thank you for watching. So I can see you guys on my mobile phone, but I can't see you on StreamYard. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you for confirming. Thank you. So in this 45-minute training video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can turn other people's large Facebook groups, including this one, including mine, into a gold mine for your business without breaking the rules, annoying the admins, or looking like a spammer, which you don't want to look like. You know, a lady reached out to me yesterday. She said she had been banned. You know, she posted something in the chats, in one of my chats in the group, and I think Facebook flagged her because she said she was banned. And when I checked, she wasn't banned. So she might have received a message from Facebook saying this is spammy. And I tried to communicate with her to guide her on what to do. First of all, there are certain rules in groups. You don't want to break the rules. So we'll go into that. Yeah. We'll go into you not wanting to be a spammer. You want to be able to maximize the group you're in and show up as an expert of what it is you're offering. You don't want to look like a spammer. And I'll share my own personal story of how I did it. And you can learn from my experience because in 2 years, I've built my group to 30,000 plus members, and we clean out. So when I say 30,000 plus, it could have been a lot more than that. Sometimes we clean out 1,000 people. Last month, we cleaned out over 500 people we cleaned out. So we're always cleaning out. And daily, if someone comes into the group and spams the group, we will clean out. But there are people who don't even know what to do. And that's why I'm doing this video, this live stream. Some people don't know what to do. And so it's not their fault that they get banned from a group because they do not know what to do. And I hope that this live stream, the time I'm going to spend with you, will educate you on exactly what to do when you come into these groups. Yeah. What to do before you post a big group, the exact type of content that builds trust fast, and how to stand out and get noticed, even when it's a noisy space. Okay. And then also, your profile funnel. I've talked about this over and over and over again, but I don't think that people get it because randomly, sometimes when I'm like checking people out in my group, I see a lot of people not using their profile as a funnel. So I'm going to share with you how to use your profile as a funnel and to avoid so that you don't get banned, like I mentioned that before. Okay. And if you're trying to grow your group, if you're trying to build your mailing list, if you're trying to generate more sales, this strategy I'm going to share with you works. If you're trying to grow your group, trying to grow your list, trying to increase your sales so that you have predictable sales, the strategies, what I'm going to share with you works. So I hope that you take what I'm going to share with you, implement it, and start seeing results. Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about is me. How did I get to this point? And who am I to even be telling you anything about Facebook groups and how to use it? So I took a break from social media for 7 years. And in the 7 years, when I came back, everything looked so different. There were all these massive Facebook groups and people announcing crazy amount of income that they've made. It was new from social media. I knew before I took a break of social media for 7 years. I know things are evolving really fast. Like, for instance, let's say you left social media for even a year. You come in now, it's all about AI. And between 2023 and now, the way people are using AI is different, right? If you agree with me, just say you agree with me. Say something and that you agree with me. I'm just going to put my phone here so I can see the comments coming in as I'm talking. I'll put my phone here so I can see because I can't Thank you, Karen, for confirming that you can hear me. Okay, I'm just going to put my phone so I can see comments in and I can pick up on what you're saying. Okay, YouTubers, forgive me if you see me turning like this. I'm looking at my phone to see the comments. Okay, so if you even take a break from social media right now and say, okay, or you took a break last year, 2024, and you come back May, exactly 1 year, everything is changed. So imagine taking a break of social media for 7 years. It's like a whole new world. And I use this, to describe myself like I just came from outer space because it felt like I came from outer space. Now, one thing I didn't want to do was to burn myself. I didn't want to be burnt out. I didn't want to overwork myself. It's like posting without results. And so when I said joining groups, so the first thing is, okay, let me join some women groups because my niche audience are women in business. So let me join some women groups. And I joined some women groups. And I was just fascinated about how large these groups were and how they were growing 7,000, 8,000. And in my time, to get a group to 7,000 or 8,000, you must have spent a lot on ads. You must have spent a lot on ads. So how are these women doing it? And I was seeing all these posts saying, we're doing it without ads. I'm like, huh? Tell me more. So when I try to post on any of these Facebook groups, my post doesn't get approved. And if you have experienced that, let me know if you experienced that. If you experience posting in a group, including mine, and it's not approved, let me know. Let me know so I can tell you how to get your post approved. Okay, so I went from like, why is my post not being approved? And why are some other people's posts being approved? What's going on here? And I'm very curious person and I do a lot of research. So I started looking at all these groups and seeing a common trend in the groups that I liked the space that they have created. I liked the kind of information I was seeing in those groups. And now I was wondering, why are some people's posts being approved? Why are others? Why is mine, not even others, why is mine not being approved? I remember having, you know, uh, posting in a group and I got banned. I was like, what did I was just posting my story. Why am I being banned? So if you've been banned, I'm telling you that I've experienced it too. So in that curiosity and wanting to know, I started researching and I found this, the very first group, I found this group and the members were talking about, membership. And I was thinking, okay, so this membership will give me access to promote on the wall, to post on the wall. But it wasn't just posting on the wall, there is a strategy how you post. So the first thing I had to decide for myself, and I knew what I wanted. I wasn't going to post and wait for 1 month before my post gets approved because your post will get approved eventually, but it will get approved when the admin has the time or the admin's assistants are able to review. And the larger your group, the larger post you have to look through and approve, decline up. So it's a lot. It's a lot of posts, a lot of content you have to look through and approve. And I wasn't ready to wait for 6 months before they approve a post. And it's like if you have an event, you're trying to host an event, and you want to inform this large audience I did not build, right? So I'm in this group of maybe 30,000 members, and I didn't grow that 30,000 members. I'm just a member, and I want to tap into that 30,000 member audience. I wasn't ready to wait for 1 month or 2 months or just hope. I had a plan. My plan was to start generating consistent income, start building my business. I had taken a break for 7 years. I was not going to wait 7 years again to position myself as an expert. I wasn't going to do that. I could have gone the route of ads, but I was thinking if these women are doing it without ads, I saw a post of a lady who had generated 1 million, even 7 million all without ads. I was like, okay, that is music to my ears. However they are doing it, I want to do it. I want to create consistent income. I don't want to be working every day. I don't want to be posting 1,000 posts and not knowing what is happening. And so once I made that decision for myself, the next step is however these women are doing it, I want to do it. And so what I did was I started to track. There were 5 women. I just noticed that they were consistent in all the groups. Like any group I joined, I saw them there. The same women. And I'm thinking, okay, I need to follow these women. And I was watching them for like a month. And like I want these women, I want to do what these women are doing. They have access to promote in these groups. That means I can have access to promote in these groups. Now, while I'm talking, I ended up signing up to 15 groups because I was following these women. I was like, okay, wherever they are, that's where it's happening. Who understands what I mean? Wherever is happening, I want to be where it's happening, because all I was thinking about is growing, generating sales, and building my list, positioning myself as an expert, and I was not going to waste time. So the question to you as I'm speaking is, what is your plan? Right? What is your plan? What do you want to do? And so I followed these women, and I ended up signing up to 15 groups, no joke, 15 groups. And I have a list. If you're interested in that list, just say 15, and I will send you the list of these groups so that you can join. Now, you don't have to join all 15 groups membership, but you can join the groups, and they are a good space. They are well nurtured space, and these are women who know the main business. The main business. And I can say here on this live stream that these women were my mentors in a way, because I was watching them. Okay. And I wanted to grow. I want to build my list. I want to make sales. I don't want to waste any more time online. I don't want to be posting in, oh, somebody had shared this. I put a list of 250 groups. Who else has seen that? I put a list of 250 groups on Facebook where you can post for free. I downloaded that list and I got worn out. Look, I was thinking, I just like, really? Like, am I going to be posting 200 groups? Like, I tried it. I'm like, no, this is not working out for me. I want what these women are doing. I want access. I don't want to post in 15 groups, 250 groups, hoping, right? I don't want to be hoping. I want to know what results I'm getting. And that's my story. So the summary of this is how I started. And I tell you, my first 138 members that joined my group. Oh, I need to rewind. So the group I was building was dormant. I had the choice of starting a fresh group or reactivating my dead group, my group that has been dormant for 7 years. I had the choice. Now, I think I got challenged because I signed up to a coaching program, and the coach was saying that, was not to me, but somebody else who had a group of like 38,000 members. And the coach told that lady to scrap the group, forget about it, start again from scratch. And it got me thinking. I was thinking, but that's her history. Like, she's, if it's the same niche, it was the same niche. And I was thinking, if it's the same niche, why does she have to start from scratch? Because she's in this coaching program. Why can't she reactivate the group? So this was my thought. And I was thinking, okay, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try it out. If my group gets reactivated after 7 years of being dead, or, then literally, then it means that you can actually reactivate a group. And so that was what made me not start from scratch. And I started to reactivate my group. And in my first week of following the process, the proven process, which I'm going to share with you here, I added 138 people to my group. And I tell you, I felt like I won the lottery. I felt like I won the lottery. I posted everywhere. I went on LinkedIn and I posted, I just got for 138 people just joined my group. And I posted on Facebook and I was so excited. I was so happy. Like, hey, my goodness, 138 people joined my group in a week. That is a miracle. If you don't think it's a miracle, I don't know. It was a miracle to me. Yes, my group is 30,000 plus, but it didn't start at 30,000 plus, right? 138 people joined my group in the first week. And I was like, I have cracked the code. And I didn't waste any time to sign up to more memberships, leading me to 15 at the end of the day. And I saw my group just grow like wildfire. And in the first year, we hit 15,000 members in the first year. That's an incredible growth. And it wasn't just that we hit 15,000 members. I started making sales. I launched my membership. My group was growing fast. And someone reached out to me and said, do you have a membership? And I said, no, I don't have a membership. So I launched a membership and people signed up to have access to my group, which now made me money. So in the first 90 days of doing this business of growing my group, I hit 10K. I got 10K out of it, 5 figures. Out of it in the first 90 days, just testing out a system. So I want to ask you right now, as you're listening to me, I'm excited sharing this story with you because I'm just kind of remembering how I felt in those early days of growing my group. And this is 2 years on, right? Imagine the financial reward 2 years on. If I did 10K in the first 90 days of not even knowing what I was doing, I was still learning. I was still finding my feet and understanding the system and the frameworks and the tools and everything to use. So if you are listening to me and you're saying to yourself, you don't want to waste time, and you feel like how I felt when I first started, like you just feel like you've been wasting so much time online, and right now you do not want to waste any more time. Follow what works. Okay? Follow what works. That's what I did. I just followed what was working. And it positioned me instantly. It was like, who is this new girl on the block? It positioned me instantly. My inbox was now filled with people requesting to interview me. To there's this event who would like you to come and speak. I wasn't ready to speak, so I didn't accept anyone. I told them I was in the building stage and I'll be ready. When I'm ready, I will start doing the speaking gigs. But just building my group positioned me immediately as a group growth expert without even saying that I was. Yeah. So now let's go to the mistake. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the mistake people make when they come into large groups. Sometimes you feel like it's too crowded and no one will notice you. Yeah, if you don't do the right things, you'll be lost in a crowded group, right? But if you do the right things, then you will not be lost. So, and then some people say, oh, I will get banned. So some people are even scared of even posting or doing anything in a group because they feel they will get banned. Now, you won't get banned if you do the right things. You won't get banned if you do the right things. You would prosper and you will grow if you do the right things, right? You will not get banned if you do the right things. Now, the common mistakes that people do is that they come in and the first thing they want to do is spam with links. Even Facebook hates it. So, like the lady who reached out to me yesterday, Facebook was the one who flagged her, not me. I didn't know anything about her post until she told me, but she got flagged by Facebook. So if you spam with a lot of links, then you will get either Facebook will ban you or the group admin will ban you. Now, posting what we call generic content, you're just posting. You're not even thinking through what you're posting or you're forwarding. So for instance, in my own group, the AI in my own group is activated to decline anybody who forwards a post. If you forward a post from wherever into my group, it will be declined automatically. And whenever I go to the back end, I see decline by the AI. The AI is doing the work behind the scenes. Now, some of you don't know that The big groups you're joining have all these tools to protect the group and also to make life easier for the admins. So think about it like this. It's a group with lots of people. You didn't you didn't grow it, right? Someone took their time to grow a group. So when you come into that space, the first thing you do is not just come and shout, 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 buy my stuff, buy my stuff. The first thing you do is, what are the group rules? Read the room, like they will say, read the room of what's going on. And that's what I did. I read the room of each group I joined to find out what's allowed and what's not allowed. And immediately I noticed that when I post, my post was not being allowed. But there were certain people who had posts that was allowed. So what's going on here? Oh, they have a service. This is a business. It's a Facebook group, but it's a business. It's somebody's business. And they're taking time to nurture the group. They're taking time to make sure the group is clean. They're taking time to, take care of the group, the space for the members. So what do? I do not disrespect the admin. I do not disrespect the house. I follow the rules. And the next thing is that I get invited to speak, to share my own take on things. You see, positioning yourself as an expert. And then more sales come to you just by being, let's say being coachable, if that's the word, following and being part of the space, being part of the community, and not just seeing that group as a dumping ground. You understand? So you have to ask yourself, who are you and what are you trying to achieve? Yes, you want to make sales, but is it just that, or do you want to position yourself as an expert? Do you want to position yourself as an expert? I want to position myself as an expert. So I didn't want to waste any time to do that. And I know that some of you, some people are like, you're in a coaching program already. And your coach might say, go join all these groups, go join the big groups and just post. Don't sign up for anything, just post and they will approve you. They need content, so they're going to approve you. Wrong. Wrong. Wrong teaching. Wrong teaching. It's true that there are some groups that will allow you because they need content, they need that engagement in their group. But do you not consider the business? How is the business building that? Every day the group is growing and you are tapping into that space. Do you not consider the business? Right? This is how I feel anyway, and that's why the groups I'm active in are groups I'm a paid member. I don't waste my time in any other group. I've chosen my groups and I'm a paid member in those groups, and I know I can promote and post freely. I don't feel spammy because I've gone exactly with what the group wants. Yeah. So now the strategies that work. Your personal profile is very, very important. I've shared this before and I'm sharing it again. Your personal profile is very, very important. Update your personal profile. Use your cover. So when I talk about your personal profile, I'm referring to your group profile. So each group you join, there is an opportunity for you to have a landing page. You have a profile there. If you don't edit that profile, Facebook is going to basically give you the same thing you have on the outside on your public profile. Now you can edit each group you join, edit the profile of each group you join to the information or how you want to be perceived in that group. So if you have joined a coaching group, a group for life coaches, you edit your profile. Say, I help. You say exactly what you do. You put a link in your bio because you can do that. And then you can divert people to your group. You can divide people to a free offer. That is how your profile becomes a funnel. So think about it. If your profile isn't a funnel, it's not making you sales, then you're just playing around on Facebook. Okay? You're just playing around on Facebook. So edit your group profile. And we have a training in the group on how you can do that. So edit your group profile, your banner, your bio with relevant information, and a link to where you want it to go. So once you have done that on your profile, your next step is being consistent inside of the group. Don't, they call it post and ghost. You post and you disappear. Choose your active groups and be active in those groups. If the group has a promo post thing, yes, use it. Talk about your business, use it. If the group posts some inspirational quotes thing, say something. Position yourself as someone who is knowledgeable, not somebody who is just posting. You want people to buy from you, but they don't know you, so why would they buy from you? You've heard about building that know, like, and trust. Have you not seen people, because of their comments in a group, you go check out them? You go check them out. Who has done that before? Who has, because of somebody's comment in a group, the comment was so valuable, they answered someone's question, and because of the way they answered those questions, you went to learn more. You clicked on their profile to learn more about them. Who's done that? Let me know if you've done that before. I have. Someone has made a comment and I go check them out. And for me, there was a time I was always getting people DMing me. They're DMing me, and so this one was so funny. I'm a member of this big group. I'm a paid member. Like I told you, I'm only active in groups I'm paying in. So I'm a paid member of this community. And because of how I was answering questions and my posts and everything, some people thought that I was like part of the admin, ownership of the group. And so I'll have people reach out to me and said, "Are you an admin?" And they'll ask me some questions. Why is my post not being approved? Why is this? I say, I'm not an admin here. I'm a member, although a paid member. That's why I'm able to post. Okay, I'm going to answer that. I'm going to answer that. So I'm going to answer that, and Tay. I'm going to answer that, okay? And so because of my activity in this big group, people thought I was part of the admin, but I wasn't. I was just being helpful. And I'm telling you, it takes few minutes, seconds even. Once you get your act together and your flow together, when you go into a group, you might see somebody will say a win or something. You make a comment, you're engaging with the person, the post, but you're also activating the algorithm for yourself. And then people will follow me because of my comments. They will follow me. And then they will go to my profile and they will see the link that leads them to my group. And then they will join my group. And so this was helping my group grow based on my activity in other groups. So what you share in a group will also position you as an expert. You're helping yourself, you're helping the group, and you're helping the community get to know you. And so you don't have to be hustling all the time for sales and comment, who is going to buy from me? Let me post in 300 groups and hope. You don't build your business on hope. You build on business on strategy, on a system that works, not on hope. Yeah, not on hope. Oh, I've been posting. Have you not heard same posts of people who say, "Oh, I've been posting every day. I do 100 posts, and I don't get any sales." Well, you're not getting any sales because you're not doing it right. You're just dumping things in different groups. You're not empowering them. You're not positioning yourself as an expert. You're not showing up like you even know about what you're selling. There's a different type of posting, and there's a strategy to posting. And I'll tell you another good thing about being in these memberships. You learn a lot. Hi, Peggy. Thank you for joining. Hi, Betty. Thank you for joining. You learn a lot from this membership because they have training programs. The admins who create this membership, they have training programs. So the training programs will help you maximize their group and would help you become an expert faster than if you are doing it by yourself. That was my discovery. And that's why it didn't take me any time to sign up. Now, you might be saying, oh, but it's expensive. Consider it. I want to consider this, right? Consider spending doing ads, and I'm not against ads, right? You can still do paid ads, but consider how much. Like, I want somebody to tell me who knows how much it costs for one lead on Facebook ad. Who has an approximate amount of how much it costs for you to pay to get one lead? One lead. Now, most of these groups, I think maybe the most I've seen is $97. No, $97 when they're on sale, but $147 a month. Depending on the size of the group and the training that they provide, then the membership fee will go up. So I was fortunate to get in this particular group $97. That was the deal, a month. But when I consider the results I'm getting, when I consider that I have access to 800,000 members, when I put my group out, I have eyes on my offer. What is $97 a month? Okay? When you consider it like that, and some of these groups, it's even $9 a month. So when you consider paying $9 a month to put your offers and put your offers before all these members, remember, you didn't grow the group. That was my own way of analyzing things. I tell myself I did, because I have I've tried to grow a group in the past. And I know how much it costs to grow a group. So this is a group I did not grow. So contributing $9 a month to support the admin and have access to her group is nothing. If I made a sale, if somebody signed up to my program at $3,000 from a group I did not create, have I not made my money with lots of profit? I want you to start thinking about it like that. If somebody makes a sale because your post is on the main wall, have you not made your money? You have. Okay, you have. So consistently use the group. Engage in the group. Engage in the group. Engage in the group. You're on Facebook anyway. You're scrolling, you're watching funny videos and doing, you're on Facebook anyway. So why don't you be active in these groups and position yourself as an expert instead of watching cat videos? Watch cat videos after you've done business. Yeah? And you want to be known for one thing. So you see some people every day they're posting different things. They are doing too many business. They don't even know what business that they're sharing in one day. Be known for one thing. Like when some people fill out a form in my group when they're joining, and the question asks what they do. Oh my God, there was this one person. It was a whole long list of all the things she does. You're going to burn yourself out, and your clients won't even know. If somebody wants to refer you for a service, they will not pick you as the first person for that service, because where would they position you? So you want to be known for one thing. Pick something that you're good at. So you see those posts that says I help. Use those posts to define what you do. And be consistent in what you respond in those posts. I help coaches sell with confidence. I help, I'm a graphic designer and I do. Let us know exactly what you do. Be known for one thing. And then when some people see your name, they will associate you with your service. Have you seen posts, and tell me if you have you seen posts where people say, I need a VA that can do this? They are specific what they want. And then you see other people in the comments say, oh, this lady can do this for you, this VA can do this for you, this VA is good at this VA is an expert at this. You know what? Because that VA positioned herself and is good at that specific skill, and that's why someone can recommend her and said she is good at this, she can deliver this service. But if you're the VA who has, you have a whole long list of things, you confuse even the person who is trying to hire you, because you're a master of everything. You're a master, like, everything, but a master of none. You want to be good at one thing. Don't have too many things that you offer. Yeah. Let me know if it's making sense. So Tay asked a question. Can she put a link on the promo post? Yes, you can. So the promo post is there for you to promote. And let me talk about promo post. Now, if you're in a group that offers membership and you do not want to you don't want to pay for the membership. Not everybody wants to pay, right? You can use those promo posts. Whenever they say promote your business, what do you do? I help. You put your what you do, and you can put your link. It's okay. The group allows it. A group that does not allow it on a post, they will say no links, please. You will see some posts that says no links, please. Then you do not add your link. But I've seen people, even when they say no links, please, people will go and put their link because they're not reading. In their own mind, they just want to promote. So yes, on promo post, you can add your link, but if the post says no link, please, then do not add any link. Another thing I want to share with you as well is when you join a group, you are allowed to introduce yourself on the wall of the group as your first post. Now, some groups will allow you to add a link to that intro post. One link, one image. But I've seen people, they're introducing themselves on that post and they will put 10 links, they will put 10 videos, they want to put everything. You can imagine if you went to a restaurant and they just gave you like 10 different dishes, all your tummy is going to hurt if you eat everything in one go. Your tummy is going to hurt. So if you put 10 links, 10 images, because you feel like, okay, there are 40,000 people in this group, and so if I put all these images, it's going to make them see my post more. No, it's just going to make the admin upset. It's going to make the admin upset, and they will just delete it, decline it, and even ban you, because like, oh, this person is a excess posting person. Out, I don't want you in my group. Yeah. So one link, when you're introducing yourself in a group, when you come in, make it tasteful. Very simple. You don't need to promote even on that first post. You don't need to. Just make it simple, nice picture. Make it simple. No call to action. Just make it simple. If they allow call to action, they use a call to action, but make it simple. Don't just put too much in it. It puts off the assistant and whoever is managing the group. It puts them off. Make it simple. And that's why you can see some people will introduce themselves and it's immediately approved. And sometimes you introduce yourself and you're waiting for 6 months and they have not approved your post. Because in your post, you made it a billboard, you're selling, everything, you put everything on that one post, and yet it's an intro post. That's nowhere to do it. That's nowhere to do it unless it's allowed in the group. So always read the rules of the group to know what's allowed and what's not allowed. Okay. And then when you're posting in the comments, post in the comments to create curiosity. Let's say for instance, there's a promo post. Don't just dump your ad on the promo post. Make your ad in a way that, I created a system that helped me do this without this. And then you're making people interested in what you have created. And so when people are reading those comments in that thread, you will see that people are going to come to you because they're interested. I built my business to so and so figures, and I'm giving away the strategy how I did it. And you can do that in those promo posts, and that will lead to your group, that will lead to your offer, that will lead to your link. Okay. Now, something that is not allowed in all these groups, the groups that runs as a business, is spamming the threads. So sometimes you will see maybe a paid member has made a post and there are lots of comments. Maybe there are like 200 comments. Someone else goes into those threads, and in between those comments, they'll say, join this, go and join this. So they want to deceive the people who have made the comments, who have said, I'm interested, I'm interested. Now they want to deceive them by diverting them somewhere else. That's a no no. That is just ethically wrong. Number one, you're not a paid member. Number two, that's not your post. Number three, that is like you're stealing the leads, right? You're trying to divert the leads, and that will quickly get you banned from the group. It will quickly get you banned. Don't do that. I've seen people who are like, their profile says that they're proper professionals and all that, and yet, they're doing that. That's a no-no. And if you're filtering them to your group, what kind of message are you sending? That's the way to grow your list? Is a no-no. Yeah. So don't do it at all. It will get you quickly banned. If you're discovered, you get you banned. Even members report. Members will report you. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. So let me just rewind on things to do so you don't get banned. Things to avoid so you don't get banned. Don't put links unless the group allows it. The only place you can put links is on the promo post. You can add your links there, but read the promo post to know. If it doesn't say no links, please, then links are allowed. If it says no links, please do not add any link. I'm using the word please. I'm saying please, like I'm begging you. Do not add links. Don't copy and paste the same thing in. Oh, this is another one that Facebook flags. Facebook flags this. If you're making comments, let's say you join the group and you see the promo posts, different promo posts. You might see like 10 promo posts. And you go bam, 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 bam on all of them. Facebook immediately will block you and move. You think you've posted, right? Because you've put it there, but it's not gone through. We, as the admin, Facebook moves it to pending. Potential spam. Immediately, Facebook tags your comment as potential spam because of how fast you made the comment in the group. And if you did that in one group, go to the next group, do that, they flag you. They flag your profile. Your profile is now flagged. Now you don't know, but the admins know because the admins get notification. So some admins are kind enough to still take time to approve your posts later when they have the time, or just remove you from the group. Because most admins are like, this person is not going to change. Let's just, they have built a bad culture. So there's no point. Let's just take them out. Yeah. So don't do it fast. So you don't know that your post hasn't gone through. You posted that you think it's gone through, but it's impending. and it goes into a section called potential spam. Yeah. And then don't DM people without the consent. So if a group says don't DM people, don't do that. Build your business ethically. There are coaches out there who will teach you things. Maybe that's how they build their coaching program. They will teach you things. Go into these big groups, go do this. If they approve your post, if anybody makes a comment, go and DM them. But the group rule is do not do that. And when you consider the fact that you went and paid $4,000 or $10,000 to a high ticket coach, but you cannot pay $45 a month in a group that allows you to post on the wall directly so that you don't feel spammy, you would choose to be spammy than to do the rules. Think about it. Yeah, think about it. So I'm going to recap, and I hope that what I've shared with you has guided you on the way to go to use groups. Use groups to maximize your results. Build your list. So I did a workshop last week, and I was sharing with the attendees of the workshop the size of my groups in 2 years, size of my list in 2 years. So my list is 14,000 plus in 2 years, organically, no ads. Yeah, no ads. And my Facebook group is 30,000 plus, organically, no ads. And I'm generating sales. I've been positioned as an expert. I can now teach people on group growth because I have the evidence. So I want you to start thinking, how do you want to position yourself? And how am I going to use these groups? And at this point, I've taught you now. And at this point, I'm going to tell you that if you want to, you don't have to. But if you want to become a member of my group, the link is going to be shown right now on the screen. And I think there's a pinned post in the comments where you can find the link. There's no pressure. Just look at it. Think about your journey. Think about where you're heading. And then make that decision for yourself. I knew what I wanted. I wasn't going to waste any time. So this is the reason why I'm sharing my own story to you. 2 years. This is what I've achieved in 2 years. And then income. And the sales keep coming in. In some of my live streams I've shared, like, I'm live. Today, I'll give you an example. Today, as you see me, you've seen me. This is me, my genuine self. This is how I am. So today I left a message to a friend of mine, a colleague of mine, and I was saying to her that I had like an open day, like request, high ticket sale. Someone reached out, they want to sign up to my high ticket, my program. Then some people reached out to me and they want to sign up to the membership. Now, this is happening because of my positioning. So if you have a group or don't have a group, and you really want to grow your business, you don't want to be hustling every single day, then I encourage you to consider signing up mine or any other one. Sign up. Don't be spammy. Don't be spammy. Use other people's group. They've done the work and they're still doing the work. This week I interviewed 2 ladies this week. Both of them are lifetime members. One of them, then we were offering lifetime membership on the front. So she just came in, she signed up for the lifetime member straight on, without even knowing me or knowing anything about the group. She just signed up. The second lady, Dr. Ann, she came in when we first launched, and she came in on the monthly. Then she upgraded to the annual, and then she upgraded to lifetime. Now, we don't offer lifetime anymore on the front. We only offer lifetime to existing members if they want, because now we got to know them. they know where we're heading, and then we can offer them, but it's not something we sell anymore on the front. So now these ladies are members. I interviewed them. This is a part of the benefits you get where you become a member of a group. The admin gets to know you. There's opportunities that you would not have had if you are not part of it. It's like a coaching program. You're in this space with all these women who have committed financially to their business. They want visibility. They don't want to be spammy. They know who they are. And because they are posting consistently in all these groups on the wall, you know them. You know them as experts. Do you see I'm trying to make the picture really clear for you so that you understand what I'm talking about. Because they have access to the wall of these groups, they can do live streams. So you can come into my group and you can do a live stream weekly. So you're positioning yourself already as an expert to 30,000 people you did not grow, you did not build. And if you're in a group that is like 100,000 members, you can do live stream and you're positioning yourself as an expert there. Do you see how it saves you time and it helps you get to where you want to get really quickly? It helps you build your mailing list, sell your offers. Do you see? I'm trying to paint the picture, and I hope that you can see the picture that I'm trying to paint for you, because that is what I did. That's what I did. So I hope I've answered your question. And those who DM me and ask me questions, why is my post not being approved? Why, and some people get aggressive. But it's like coming to my mansion and telling me, why do you have a mansion? And you don't even know how hard I work to build a mansion. Do you understand? So it's like you're having a party and someone say, oh, why do you have all this posh champagne here? And, they want to be rude to you because you have it. But they don't know the length of time, the effort you made, how much, paying for membership to be able to grow what you've grown. Yeah, signing up to coaching programs to learn the strategies. So admins have done the work for you to save you time, to save you the effort, and to help you grow. And when you are in a group as a member, as a paid member, you're signing up to a program to empower yourself. So I've heard people say, but I don't want a program. I just want to post. Yeah, you can talk to the admin and you can have an arrangement with the admin and say, I don't want to learn any new skills. But I think that's a mistake. When I sign up to a membership, I want to learn, because every admin has their own unique strategy in how they grew their group. They have their own unique, like I say, growth hacking. They have their own unique growth hack on how they grew their group. Okay, so I hope that this has helped. I'm just going to look at uh, my phone now and see if I have any questions. If you guys have any questions, let me know. So Sima, I see you say yes. Are you saying, Sharon, you say list? List, Karen says list. Okay, fantastic. I'll send you the list. Um, Sharon is in Canada. Somebody asked if there was any Canadian around. We have loads of Canadian. Oh, Sima is Canadian as well. We have Meredith. Meredith is Canadian and she is part of our membership as well. Meredith just joined and she's just been amazing, amazing, amazing lady. We have loads of Canadians in our group. Let me see. Do you guys have any question for me before I round up? I'm here now. I'm just checking if I've missed anything. Oh, Debbie, thank you for joining in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. Betty, thank you for joining. Yvonne, thank you for joining. Riwa, thank you for joining. So I'm going to round up now. So And as I round up, I hope that everything I've shared with you here makes sense. If you want to maximize big groups, have a purpose. That's how I'm going to end. Have a purpose. What's your purpose? So I want to make sales. Okay. If you want to make sales, spamming is not the way to do it. If you want to make sales, DMing people with, breaking the group rules is not the way to do it. Think strategy, think long term strategy. And the long term strategy is for you to have a funnel where you're leading people and build your mailing list, or have a group where you're going to be nurturing people. So when you come into the group, you're paying for membership, whether it's $9 or 140 something dollars. I'm saying 147 because that's the most I've seen. Okay, so $147 a month, which is not what you consider the value, like the group that does $147 a month. I tell you, the value is incredible. The resources that's provided for the members is incredible. So, and it is when you talk about the value, you will make your, like, you would, there's no guarantee. So no admin is going to guarantee you that you're going to build your list. Nobody's going to do that for you, because your own work ethics will determine the results that you achieve. So it's not in the admin, right? Well, the only thing the admin is going to guarantee you is that they're going to tell you that we're going to continue growing our group. We are going to continue nurturing our group. So the more the group grows, the more you benefit. So for instance, those who signed up to my group last year, the group was around 15,000 members. Yeah. We're now 30. So 15,000 more members have joined in the one year membership. So as long as they're in the group, they are benefiting from the growth of the group. They don't pay anything extra anymore. Those who are lifetime members forever of the group, they don't pay anything anymore, right? So they've made that one payment. When you consider how much it is, it's like nothing, and they have access to this group. The admin is doing all the work to grow the group for them. Yeah, building the group and nurturing the group for them, and they just have access to this space to post their events, to post their whatever they're doing. They have access to do it. Yeah, following the rules, because every group has a different offer for their membership. So think about it. Think about where you want to go, where, how you want to position yourself. Okay. How you want to position yourself. So I'm going to round up now, and I thank you very much for watching. I thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment. If you have a question, do leave a comment for me. And also, I host a workshop, 5-day workshop, where I walk you through group growth strategies and how to build a sustainable business. So I've called it the Grow and Monetize Workshop. If you're interested in joining that workshop and wanting to learn more, you can comment workshop, and I'll add you to the waiting list, so that when we go live next, then you can be one of the first that gets to know about the workshop. Okay. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Take care. God bless. Bye for now. I'm trying to end the live stream. I don't think it's ended.